Yeah.
But let's talk about Nigeria's game against Lesotho. It's going to be on Friday. What are your predictions for the game?
We're supposed to win. Nigeria is away.
We're going to South Africa.
We are going to...
Yes, we're going to play in South Africa because Lesotho don't have a good stadium.
On paper, the class between both sides is huge.
Of course.
But when the game starts, it looks like Lesotho are even better than Nigeria.
No.
What are we saying? Let's leave sentiment aside.
No, it's not sentimental.
We've never been convincing when playing these games.
I know. But against Lesotho, we should.
It's not a case of we should.
We
Will it happen? Let's leave we should. See, at this point, we're past we should, could have, would have. We're past that. Let's be honest ourselves and be real. Because from every indication, we've not covered ourselves in glory. We've not.
Well, are we going to get a win? Yes, I think so. Yes, it's in South Africa. We're playing Lesotho. The population of how many people? Yes, we should be able to get.
If we play 1-1, then it's over.
I think it's even the Super Eagles that made me know about a country called Lesotho about a decade ago when they actually did play the game in Maseru, which is the capital city of Lesotho. Then that's how I got to know there's actually a country within a country. I think one of two countries in the whole world, Lesotho and then maybe Vatican City. Yeah. No, I think Malta. Malta is also inside Italy. So the thing is, this is it. It's a side that probably they have part-time footballers, but can Super Eagles do the needful? Yes, they should.
They should be able to.
We don't. It's not even about our wins. We need other teams to lose. We need Rwanda to beat Benin. Yeah. We need South Africa to lose against Zimbabwe, who has yet to win any game so far. Zimbabwe has not won any game in that group, and we are looking for miracle. Our ways Zimbabwe should beat South Africa, even though Zimbabwe is also playing their game right there in South Africa as well.
And something extra is not just by beating Lesotho. We need to beat Lesotho well. Let's live well, because we've scored measly 9 goals and conceded 7. That's not. I don't know. It's not mapping.
Well, let's see how Eric Chell was supposed to line up. In goal, undisputed. Stanley Mabali should be in goal. Right back, there's no line, no. So it basically means that Bright Osai Samuel will fill in it. Left back, Bruno Onyemechi. I don't know. On a normal day, you see Calvin Bassey would have shifted there, maybe or line.
I think he does better as a centre back, left centre back.
Possibly. If you play 3 at the back system, it could have been better. But in a 4-3-3 formation that we have on our screens right now, Bruno Onyemechi is left back, or Bright Osai Samuel, right back, centre back, Benjamin.
And Frederick.
No, so not Benjamin, sorry. What's his name?
Yeah,
Calvin Bassey and Captain William Trustekong. I think Benjamin Frederick might...
I feel like Ekong should take a back seat.
In this game?
We're done with all these things. And I'm not blaming him for anything. I'm not faulting him. Anybody can score an own goal or cause an own goal.
Definitely.
Not for that. I just feel he should take a back seat. Let the more energetic, pacier, hungrier players have a shot.
In quotes, Ekong is not hungry.
But we're playing Lesotho.
Don't misquote me. I'm not saying he's not
Africa,
hungry.
Benjamin started. Even the game against...
No, it wasn't against South Africa.
It started before South Africa started.
It started before South Africa.
And
when the
South Africa
game was... No, it was taken off.
The South Africa game, that's when he played the 3 and then played Calvin Bassey as a left back.
Played left back. Then it was
Benjamin Frederick and
Ekong. So you see, when we saw Calvin Bassey and Frederick, it was compact. So what are we saying? So let's have Calvin Bassey, who has more experience than Frederick, who will cover for that inexperience for Frederick. Why Frederick would do the old energetic, pacey, and
he knows how to use the ball.
He does know how to use the ball. So let the young man play. It's Lesotho, by the way. So what are we saying? I don't think that would be too bad.
We have 4 midfielders on paper.
Yeah.
But in this kind of setup, we're going to have to use Alex Iwobi as the number 10, which I don't think he should be playing the number 10 role, in my opinion.
Who else
I think he should be playing in like an 8.
He's more of a number 10. Is he not? He started as a number 10, as a forward.
So Alex Iwobi is... Arsenal was playing as a false 9, playing as a left winger. I'm talking academy days.
Yeah.
So when he
and then in number 10.
Yes.
It was when Pesero brought him in as a deep line centre back. Oh, sorry, midfielder. That the problem started. That we became less creative.
Yes.
We used to be more creative than this. In as much as our creativity was not off the roof, but then there was some level of creativity. But now that you brought him deep, come on.
And it will be a good one, especially since we are the middle is tiny. We have only 4 players invited and 4 midfielders invited. Alassane Yusuf, Franco Yeka, Didi, and Wobi. So if we can try it, maybe play double six.
Yeah.
Put Ndidi and Onyeka.
And then that's the formation.
Yeah, so right Ndidi and Onyeka, then you've got Alex right in front of them. I enjoy Alex, and as much as we crave for a lot of creativity in that middle, he's still probably the best one that we have right now.
Yeah,
and if he's well shielded, that he doesn't have to have a defensive responsibility. I think we'll see.
He knows how to roam around.
And he's been consistent. And for all bashing that Nigerians sometimes put on Alex, since he had made his debut, he has always put his best.
Over 80 caps.
Yeah, over 80 caps already for a young man like him. He's probably the only guy right now who has won the Nations Cup. I think he's the only one.
No, he hasn't won the Nations Cup.
He has not won. He didn't play in
2013. It wasn't that. It was probably the only person that has shown consistencies so far. And
he has.
Yes, we need to protect him so that this forward line that we have that do well when they play for their clubs. Your Siemens, the Siridesas, the Lukman. Thankfully, Lukman is back is playing for Atalanta now. Moses Simon, who has been one of the best players for Paris FC so far, and so we need to be able to use them. And with it's Lesotho, yes, but then this can be a way we tend to have our teams schedule. If we have them strong now, they play Lesotho, they play the last game against the Benin Republic, and we have a more attacking or more composed side, then go into the Nations Cup in December. Because like I've said many times, I don't think we are going for the World Cup. Go into the Nations Cup in December, then we know we have a strong team that can actually go ahead and win something.
And to add to what he said, keep this formation simple. The idea of bringing Lukman into that midfield, we saw that in the
behind.
It wasn't working. It wasn't working. We're seeing every attacking player.
Everything was going to that left-hand side.
That left-hand side. Everybody was like, like ants being drawn to sugar at one side. Look, keep it simple. Just like we've mentioned from the formation we've seen on the screen.
Let it be fluid.
Go back to the traditional formation. Let everybody play their roles where they are strong and they can take advantage. And let's hope for the best.
And if I can just ask this, if you do really want to do it, maybe we should play the Nigeria of old. The 4-4-2. We've got big players.
Yeah.
Tolu is a big guy.
Yeah. Osimhen.
So if you want to play two big strikers,
I think there's a flaw. If you play Osimhen and Tolu together, I don't know, it might not work. Tolu will chase the ball down for you, of course. I saw what he did against Rwanda and everything. But I still want to believe we need a pacey forward besides Osimhen. Osimhen is pacey, but you know somebody has that footwork, can trap the ball and do all of those things.
That's the thing.
That is what you can put in Lukman.
We've not tried it before.
But you've got a Siridesas.
Lukman.
If you want to play a big man and a small man, you've got a Siridesas to play with any of them.
Or it can be Lukman and Osimhen.
Yeah,
then you bring
Lukman did that with Retegi at Atalanta.
He has played the role before.
Eskamaka. So it's not something he can also work.
But we play 2 friendlies in November. And remember, same November is FIFA Intercontinental Playoffs. When Africa, the 10 in Africa, they're going to be playing against themselves. Is it 10? No, the top 4.
9.
The top 4 of the 10.
The 4 out of the 9. You have 9 groups. The top 4 out of the 9.
They are going to play against themselves to determine who will represent Africa.
Before they play the ones in international countries.
And then it is in November that we're playing those, the African Cup, that kind of thing. Then we're also playing friendlies in November. So is it like a thing that we have given up on World Cup qualification? Because we have 2 friendlies, Venezuela and Colombia.
So if the friendlies can always be cancelled.
No, I wanted to say that if we get there, I don't know why we're being over futuristic.
It's not even they are friendly games.
No, finish the one in front of you.
We have even announced it already.
Because even in between Venezuela and Colombia, I think Colombia is probably qualified. They might not be going through playoff. But Venezuela still probably also still has a chance to get into the playoffs. I'm talking about the CONCACAF as well.
Yes.
Because the playoff is supposed to be the best teams in all the continents. And so for us, whether we've set up a friendly with those 2 sides or not, but this is not being pessimistic. I'm just being realistic. That in the fact that Nigeria is not going to be in the top 2. So can we just get on with that? So let them focus on that.
I even feel we're getting ahead of ourselves.
But if we get 17 points, if we get 17 points, we might be going to the playoffs.
If we go to the playoffs, every friendly will be cancelled because they are not as important as playoffs.
As it is right now, Gabon leads that second spot, and with how many points? 19 points.
Who is leading
Gabon has 19.
No. It is only the first position that is that has 19 points. No, second position has 18.
The second best place.
Second best place team.
Yes, I know.
Gabon tops that group with 19 points.
We have 3 more slots. They are still.
And those 3 slots has relax. Those 3 points, those remaining 3 spots, they have 75. I think there are 2 teams on 17-17.
I think
so what is the guarantee? So they will. Don't forget that it's not only Nigeria that's playing 2 more qualifiers.
Yeah, they have 2 more qualifiers.
They are all also playing 2 more qualifiers.
Anything can happen. It is football. Mathematics.
So you feel football will just stop and it will just favor Nigeria.
Let's be realistic.
I want to be hopeful.
This Delulu is too much for us, honestly.